That's Bill Deal in the Rondells, and what an afternoon. It's now 23 minutes after 3 o'clock on the Deano Day Show. Wow, this really brings back a lot of memories. You walk in the building and you see all the people you used to know and trust, like George, the world's most fantastic male boy. Hey, George, thanks a lot for, just really wanted to thank you personally for when I left town. By the way, my bill collector's in town. This is a recording. This is recorded back in Los Angeles. I'm not here, really live. Honest.
Yeah, sure.
And, George, I just want to shake your hand and thanks a lot for forwarding all those bills.
Say, the people at National Auto Sound wanted me to take just a minute to say thank you for what turned out to be an incredibly huge success last weekend on their 36-hour marathon sale. Remember, you were probably there. Everyone else was. Anyway, they still have a few items left from that sale. Only a few. They've reduced some of these items even further. Now, one of the hits of the sale last weekend was a Dynasonic 8-track automobile stereo. They offered it for only $33, and they sold like wild. Really, they just sold them like crazy. They do still have a few left, and while they do, they have put them in each of the 4 locations, and that Dynasonic 8-track automobile stereo unit is still yours for only $33. They've got other things. They've got cassette recorders. If you're a college student, you want to record some lectures in the class or whatever, at any one of the locations of National Auto Sound, Oak Lawn at Lemon, 5448 East Mockingbird, right across from the Dr. Pepper plant, 2417 Illinois, just west of Hampton, and in Preston Royal Plaza behind the Safeway store.
A little accent, like a little laugh, surely helps.
The wedding's only 3 days off.
I know.
Getting cold feet?
No.
What should I make for our first meal after the honeymoon?
Who cares?
Oh, I know a great recipe for Hungarian goulash.
Good.
No, it's real simple. You see, everything goes into the pot. The meat, the vegetables, potatoes,
Shirley.
paprika, salt, some pepper, and accent to bring out all the flavor.
Shirley.
And
Shirley.
what?
Shush.
Huh? Oh, Lloyd.
A little accent, like a little laugh, surely helps.
In life, the little things are so often the big things. In cooking, it's the accent. Accent wakes up the flavor nature puts in food.
KLIF, summertime
325, the big 1190. I remember the 1190. Someday we'll be together again. Golly, and here we are. Can't believe it. Someday we'll be together. I mean, how many of you out there remember this little... I haven't sang yet. I hadn't really come prepared, actually. I just thought I'd throw something in there. I came in to Big D. I wanted to sit down and rest my knee, and I found the stool is still torn. And it's worn and torn. They haven't stopped. The group isn't the same thing, you know. Dallas Musicians Union, they stop right in the middle of something. Just about the time the girl gets down to... Oh, well. We still got the stool, and if you'll call up right now and say, call the big jet number, that's a 747-9311. Please donate us a new stool. I know you dig down deep, and the memory you and I will all keep. I just got to keep singing because I don't know how to get the news on.
It's the total food bill that counts at Safeway, where you always find low everyday prices and big specials. You can depend on Safeway's fine quality, large selection, and courteous service, too. Make your shopping headquarters at Safeway, serving you better, saving you more.
It's the lower total food bill that counts at your friendly Safeway. Safeway. KLIF, summertime 69. Over the top road.
On my way to better things, I found myself some ways. Distant roads are calling me. That. No time for a summer friend. No time for the love you send. Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. Wonder why there's no time left for you. No time left for you.
KLAC Los Angeles. This is Jim O'Brien. Oh, this is KLIF Dallas.
On my way to better things, I found myself some wings. Distant roads are calling me. Dayton. No time for a gentle rain. No time for my watch and chain. No time for revolving doors. No time for the killing floor. There's no time left for you. No time left for you.
There's a break in the record. You want me to throw in Fargo, too?
No time for a summer friend. No time for the love you send. Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. You need not wonder why. There's no time left for
Jerry DeLon reporting KLIF jet stream headlines. Houston's sprawling Intercontinental Airport was evacuated during the noon hour today when the giant installation received an anonymous bomb threat. John Collins, the one-time collegian, was sentenced to life in prison at hard labor and solitary confinement today for the 1969 slaying of pretty co-ed Karen Sue Bannerman. Leaking gas was the apparent cause of the explosion in the China Spring School gymnasium this morning. The janitor was killed and the damage was estimated at $250,000. 3 persons died today in an apartment fire in Omaha, Nebraska. KLIF weather, fair and warm through tomorrow. High both days 92, low night 68. Cliff, temperature 89 degrees.
Everybody makes it in his own way, doing what he does the best he can. When you've made it, make it perfect. Come on, put a cold pearl in your hand. You can make it in your own way, just getting through a hard day. When you've made it, make it perfect.
And here he is, the next president of these United States. I predict Bobby Sherman, who said, every little man deserves a little woman.
Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Come on now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come down from that cloud, girl, and leave your world behind. When you're with me, I feel sunshine even when I'm standing in the rain. Something happens that I can't explain when I hear your name, but you can't help it that you're always chasing rainbows in your mind. There's so much I want to say to you, and there's so little time. Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Come on now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come down from that cloud, girl, and leave your world behind. What do you see when you're walking down a busy street and I'm not there? Is my picture hanging in your mind, walking with you there? That's how it is in my world, girl. You're with me all the time. Why don't you come into my world and leave your world behind? Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. All right now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come down from that cloud, girl, and leave your world behind. All right now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Come on, girl. Na, 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 na. You've got to.
Bobby Sherman and that little girl. Good morning. I always want to say good morning for some reason because in the station I work at in Los Angeles, I took myself off there for a second. But Gordon got to the transmitter in time. It's 22 minutes before 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Big Cliff, the mighty 1190.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd say it.
Why does Soldier Blue tell it like it was, and still is? Why does Soldier Blue show in the most graphic way imaginable the rape and savage slaughter of American Indians by American soldiers? Why? Because it's true. And now, more than ever, is the time for the truth.
Soldier Blue, Soldier Blue.
Josephine Levine presents an Avco Embassy film, Soldier Blue, a Ralph Nelson picture starring Candice Bergen and Peter Strauss, an Avco Embassy release in Technicolor. Due to the controversial nature of Soldier Blue, no one will be admitted to the theater after the film has begun.
Due to the controversial, devastating nature of this picture, you are urged to see Soldier Blue from the beginning. Rated R, not suitable for young persons. Now showing at the Majestic Theater in Dallas and the Worth in Fort Worth. What an afternoon. It's going to be a hot one. I forgot where they kept the temperature. Where's the big meter? Used to read on the big meter and find out how warm it is. I guess it's close to 90 because that's what we're predicting this afternoon.
Come on now and find yourself at Sears Junior Bazaar. Discover you can be somebody new. The in look, the now look, Sears has it. Everything to make you look wonderful. Everything to make you feel wonderful. Whatever you wear, whatever you care about that's new. Sears has it at Junior Bazaar.
The in group to sport this fall. Leather-looking skirts and battle jackets teaming up with today's dimensional plaids and body-hugging knit sweaters, pants, and even tunics. What a group. Leather looks, clinging knits, and knockout plaids. Another great fashion story from Sears' swinging Junior Bazaar. In all major Sears stores in Dallas, Fort Worth, Denton, and Six Flags Mall, Arlington, Grand Prairie.
Sears has it at Junior Bazaar. Sears has it at Junior Bazaar, KLIF, summer 1969.
Big and beautiful.
19 minutes to 4 o'clock, and this is the story of my life. The first station I ever worked at was a cute little Phillips 66 station. And I used to ad-lib between cars while they'd drive in, and you'd hear the bell ring, and of course you had to run out there and say, "Fill her up, sir." There it is again. Darn, I gotta go. There's another car waiting. Oh, they're really pulling in here. Shades of the old debonair dance land. 15 minutes until 4 o'clock. I hope you got something in the pressure cooker. We're going to do the Deano Day excuse tonight between, about 5:30 to 6 o'clock, if they let me stay on that long. Just sitting here recalling some of the things. This is the KLIF Family Portrait Day, and they're bringing back quite a few people. You heard the original Charlie and Harrigan this morning, and they were a scream. I wanted to sleep in, because I do the morning show in Los Angeles, and I thought, well, I want to sleep in. But the alarm went off at the place we were staying, and suddenly I thought, I can't go back to sleep. These guys are so fantastic. We heard Johnny Dark on, and whose real name I'm not at liberty to tell you right now. Jim O'Brien was just on. Now this is the Deano Day show. And tonight at 6 o'clock following me will be Russ Knight. He was here in, 1962, I think. And Jimmy Rabbit from 9 to 12. And, of course, Chuck Boyles is in. The last time I saw Chuck, I worked with him in St. Louis at a station called WIL. And it's just a great time. I hope you're enjoying it. We're playing some of the music from these years. And, of course, on Saturday morning, starting at 2 a.m. this morning until 6, Yo Coyote is going to be on. So I hope you'll all be listening for that. I just remember so many things. We used to have the football team. I remember one time I had a recruitment going for Tony Licio some socks for his big feet, the old ski. And other things, we rode in the parade at the Mesquite Rodeo one time. And I remember the 6 hours. Hal Martin signed off and cried all day.
Glimmer and glow, girl, start your life anew. Healthier hair starts with Chemist shampoo. Chemist makes a beautiful ending. Starts depending on Chemist.
Chemist shampoo repairs split ends, heals a broken hair, and starts its life anew. Hair becomes beautifully exciting, so easy to manage, safe from further damage, protected by Chemist. Be a glimmer and glow girl. Chemist. Be a glimmer and glow girl with Chemist. K-I-M-I-S. Chemist Hair Repair Shampoo.
Chemist makes a beautiful ending. Starts depending on Chemist.
If you want the coolest bike in town, then take advantage of this special offer from your Coca-Cola bottler. Now you can have a set of easy-to-install orbits for the wheels of your bike. The bright psychedelic disc will make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mom and Dad will love them, too, because you'll ride with safety. Orbits are bright, easy to see day or night. You can get them for only $1.50 and 8 cap liners from bottles of Coca-Cola. Look for the special order forms and full details where cartons of Coca-Cola are sold in the Dallas area. Stock up on Coke and order your crazy wheel orbits today. Refreshing Coke, it's the real thing.
12 minutes to 4 o'clock on Big Cliff.
Summertime 69.
There are a couple of things I missed, too. I left Cliff just before Glenn Campbell and John Wayne came down for the premiere of True Grit. Darn!
Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing. I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21 when I left Galveston. Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea waves crashing while I watch the cannons flashing. I clean my gun and dream of Galveston. I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, I am so afraid of dying before I dry the tears she's crying. before I watched your seabird flying in the sun at Galveston, at Galveston.
It's 9 minutes to 4 o'clock on KLIF. This is the Deano Day Show during the KLIF Family Portrait Day. Oh, this is so much fun to be back. Oh, well, you know, when you come back, of course, naturally everybody expects you to change a little bit. And we have a couple of letters that were addressed to me since they were promoting. Thank you to Michael O'Shea, who said, Deano Day will be back. And it certainly is nice. I have a few letters, too. I haven't read these yet, but I'm going to open them on the air shortly. And that'll be interesting. We have, let's see, we got one from Richardson. And no return address on the outside. I don't know if we'll open that one in just a moment. A lot of things, you know, when you come back to somewhere, it's like going back on vacation. You want to do something a little different. You want to look a little different. Maybe it's a new haircut. Maybe it's longer hair, shorter hair. Maybe a new suit, whatever. And I brought back from Los Angeles, they're real big out here. I don't know if you heard them out here. They got the Spiro Agnew watches. And I got a huge, big leather band on the thing. And I was, hey, that's a Spiro Agnew watch. That's really cool. What does it do? And I said, well, it gives you the extreme right time.
Now you can cash your payroll and personal checks at all A&A liquor stores. As an extra customer convenience, A&A has arranged for the telecheck cashing service at all stores. You'll need a telecheck identification card, but that's no problem because you can get one free from any A&A store. With telecheck authorization, your checks will be cashed quickly and without questions or embarrassment. So if you need a check cash, come in and see them. And in case you haven't heard, they have all the famous brands and plenty of ice-cold beer, as well as picnic supplies and snacks. A&A Liquor Stores, Dallas' largest and finest chain of package stores.
Yeah, also the Spiro Agnew watch is fantastic. Gives you the right time, but at the wrong place.
If you have a magnificent automobile lying in state in your garage because you don't relish the idea of being sole support of your friendly neighborhood service station, we've got news for you. McClure Volkswagen in Irving would like for you to stop by and let them show you how you can strike the shackles of slavery from your pocketbook. To get a Volkswagen to swallow a teaspoon of gas, you almost have to rub its carburetor. And McClure will be happy to show you how much economic happiness this can add up to over the lifetime of your VW. And when you do stop by, bring your magnificent monster with you. We're used to trading economic stability for status. Just a quick glance at McClure's used car lot will prove that. The place to trade in that grim look for a big, wide grin is at McClure Volkswagen, just a punt and a pass from the new Texas Stadium, Highway 183 and Carl Road in Irving.
Is the king of beer. But you know that.
But you know that.
But you know that. But you know that.
Budweiser
Is the king of beer.
Budweiser.
But you know that.
But you know that.
But you know that. But you know that.
Budweiser makes it all the way.
One taste and then you've got to say.
The other day, I asked the Budweiser brewmaster to give me 6 good reasons why Bud is Beechwood aged. You know what he said? Nothing. All he did was hand me a 6-pack.
With all the beers there are today,
Budweiser makes it all the way. All the way.
Budweiser
Is the king of beer.
Budweiser.
But you know that.
But you know that.
But you know that.
Got an interesting call on the radio here at 6 minutes before 4 o'clock on Big KLIF. This is the KLIF Family Portrait Day and Deano Day on the radio, right? Yes? I can take a call. I don't know how to put you on the air, ma'am. You want to ask a question. Now, what have I been doing since I've been in... Well, thank you very much. I'll tell you on the radio, okay? I have to hang up now. I opened up Deano Day Yodeling School in Hollywood, California. One of my first students I'm mighty proud of is Mike Nesmith from the Monkees. And it's maybe I'll give you a free one, Dallas. And usually this costs a lot of money, but today I'm going to teach you how to yodel. It goes fairly easy. Okay, you ready? So the yodel, you start out real slow. It's like an auctioneer. You know, you start out, how much am I going to get for it? It's 29. Well, that's the way you start. You start saying, your old lady will do, okay? You ready in your cars? You're going home from work. Not straight home, I hope. Your old lady will do. Got it? Your old lady'll do. Now we got to pick up the pace. Your old lady'll do. Your old lady'll do. You mean, yeah, people actually pay for that in Los Angeles. Listen to the band.
Hey, mercy, woman plays a song and no one listens. I need help, I'm falling again. Play the drum a little louder, tell me I can live without her if I only listen to the band. Listen to the band. Weren't they good that made me happy? I think I can make it alone. Oh, mercy, woman plays a song and no one listens. I need help, I'm falling again. Play the drum a little bit louder, tell them they can live without her if they only listen to the band. Listen to the band. Now, weren't they good that made me happy? I think I can make it alone. Oh, woman plays a song and no one listens. I need help, I'm falling again. Come on, play the drums just a little bit louder. Tell us we can live without her now that we have listened to the band.
Ray, don't anybody give your right name?
Listen to the band.
Well, they're really excited out here at the brand new car wash opening.
There's a free car wash for you Saturday, August 29th at the new United Car Wash, Skillman and Abrams. Free balloons, lollipops, and kites for the kids. Plus, a free wash that'll leave your car really clean. Also to be given away are 25 certificates worth $200 each on any new 1970 Pontiac from Dallas R.O. Emmons Pontiac. It's all for you, and it's all free. From 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. at the grand opening Saturday of the new United Car Wash at Skillman and Abrams. It's for one day only, so don't miss it.
Is that my Corky sighing?
Gee, Dad, I'm feeling blue.
Oh, we're pals, Corky. You can tell me about it.
It's the Miss Teenage pageant. The prettiest girls are entering. I don't stand a chance.
Yes, you do. Why, we'll buy you the fanciest dress in town. Your mother would give you permanent.
In the Miss Teenage America pageant, it's intelligence, poise, and talent that count. For more information, pick up a carton of Dr. Pepper today.
Looks isn't everything, Corky.
Yeah. Well, if you're at the corner of Mockingbird, is that where it is? I think I remember. Mockingbird and Greenville, the Dr. Pepper plant. I drove by there in the airport and looked at it, and the new sign was going up. It's at the Jim West Retirement Center. You don't know Jim West? Well, anyway, he's married into the family.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Yes, there's a Dairy Queen near you. More than 420 in all of Texas. And with the best hamburgers, steak sandwiches, French fries, shakes, sundaes, and banana splits in the business. Best of all, you can call in your order, drive over, and it'll be sacked up and ready to go when you get there. Get your Dairy Queen's phone number and use it for quick call-in takeout convenience.
Dairy Queen.
Oh, I'm going to give you the weather right now. Here's the Dallas weather in the Deano Day Show during the KLIF family portrait. It's going to be fair right through tomorrow, except for some afternoon cloudiness, warm days, cool nights, high both days, lower 90s, low tonight about 68. The time tone just going to happen. I'm just going to be talking, it goes off automatically, huh?
5 seconds.
And 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Cuckoo!
It'll do it in a minute.
I bet I won't do it. Darn, you're right again, Mike.
From the land of KLIF, it's 26 hours to Warsaw by Royal Dutch Airlines. From Dallas KLIF to the Far East by Air France, it's 49 hours to Delhi. And from KLIFland, 27 hours to Sao Paulo by Varig Airlines. But only 2 seconds from any point in the world to the KLIF newsroom.
This hour's big story. There was plenty of empty space in the space city today. Good afternoon, I'm Gary DeLon reporting KLIF Jetstream News. In Houston today, the Mammoth Intercontinental Airport was evacuated at high noon due to a bomb threat. Hundreds of air travelers were grounded as the 2 giant terminals were emptied and police officers, along with the bomb squad experts, searched the buildings. Many flights were delayed for an hour while the hunt was conducted, but those planes ready to leave were allowed to depart on schedule. No bomb was found. Vice President Agnew flew into Thailand today. He'll stay a couple of days in Bangkok. KLIF correspondents say that the VP's visit to Cambodia was a great boost in the morale of the Cambodian government, even though he did not promise any military aid to the government of Premier Lon Nol. KLIF News Time, 4:01.
If you want the coolest bike in town, then take advantage of this special offer from your Coca-Cola bottler. Now you can have a set of easy-to-install orbits for the wheels of your bike. The bright psychedelic disc will make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mom and Dad will love them too because you'll ride with safety. Orbits are bright, easy to see day or night. You can get them for only $1.50 and 8 cap liners from bottles of Coca-Cola. Look for the special order forms and full details where cartons of Coca-Cola are sold in the Dallas area. Stock up on Coke and order your crazy wheel orbits today. Refreshing Coke, it's the real thing.
There was a flaming furnace of death and tragedy today in Omaha, Nebraska. The fire ricocheted through the 5th floor of a 21-story apartment house. 3 persons were trapped in the inferno. Omaha firefighters battled the blaze for an hour before combat was won. That explosion at the China Spring School Gymnasium today near Waco left janitor Bill Peters dead. Officials tell KLIF News that the detonation of death apparently resulted from leaking gas. Damage was placed at $250,000. Did fate take a hand? 175 students would have been in the building an hour later. 2 fulminating funnels furrowed through the southeast Texas countryside today. Law officers say the tantalizing twisters tiptoed through the areas near Orange and Lake Sabine. Neither touched the ground as thunder showers were reported building up over Texas. He's a super soldier, and how do you punish a hero? Well, the Army would like to know. 6'3", 198-pound Walter Lee Martin was wounded twice on the battlefields of Vietnam. Martin was wounded 2 years ago after he had enlisted. He was the ripe age of 13. He had used an assumed name. Authorities found out. He was shipped home. The young Sergeant York type somehow, sometime, somewhere re-enlisted or was sent back to Vietnam and wounded again. He reached the rank of sergeant. Now he's being sent home again. But no prosecution will be imposed, says the Army. He has to be a young Yankee Doodle dandy. Bruce Crampton, the man from down under who brought his putting palace to Dallas, fired his second straight 4-under par 68 today to lead early finishers in the second round of the Dow Jones Open. He's 2 strokes ahead of Bobby Nichols. Bruce fired 5 birdies in the bogey. He's already won the Westchester Open this month, and if he wins this one, he will have captured the cash of the 2 richest tourneys of the year. In the big bubble top in the big city tomorrow night, the state's pros who play for pay will bop pads. The action takes place in the Hofheinz Hacienda, and the Oilers have been about as erratic as a Hollywood marriage this exhibition season. But the Cowboys haven't exactly been John Wayne types either. KLIF Sports talked with Tom Landry, the magical mentor, who has not found the right wand thus far.
Well, Houston, I think, is a better football team. It's amazing that they have lost 3 games now, but they've played very good football teams in the process and have held them very close. And I think that this will be a much better Houston team than they've had in the past.
All seats are sold out in the Dome, but fans can watch the boob tube closed circuit in the Astro Hall. It's often called the Judge's Outhouse next to the Roundhouse. KLIF Dallas weather, fair and warm through Saturday. High today and tomorrow 92, low tonight 68. Richardson has 92 degrees. KLIF downtown tomorrow 93. And officially, Dallas Love Field reports 91 degrees. This is Gary DeLon reporting KLIF Jetstream News.
And here's Deano.
I see the bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad
that moon rising. Hi there. It's 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Great day in the afternoon. It's so great to be back on KLIF during the KLIF Family Portrait Day. And any of you camera bugs who'd like to come up and take our pictures, I certainly hope you will. Just stop up with your little brownie. You do have film for your brownie, don't you?
Double the mileage. Yes, you get greater safety. Plus double the mileage of most new car tires with Sears Wide Guard fiberglass belted tires. 2 rugged fiberglass belts under the tread virtually eliminate squirm and wiggle, the greatest cause of tread wear.
Because the tread lies flat against the road, you get surer starts and stops, surer cornering, and greater all-around safety. In addition, the tire has 2 pliers of nylon cord for extra strength and long wear.
Hurry to Sears today and see how little it costs to get the outstanding advantages of a tire with those remarkable fiberglass belts. If you buy this week, you'll save $6 on black wall tires, $7 on white walls. These special savings apply to all sizes. Sears Wide Guard belted fiberglass tires. On sale this week at all Sears stores in Dallas, Fort Worth, Irving, Denton, and Sears' newest store in Six Flags Mall, Arlington, Grand Prairie.
Sears has everything.
Boy, do they ever. They got a great collection department, too, in Dallas.
Just a punt and a pass from the new Texas Stadium in Irving, McClure Volkswagen has a mighty small surprise waiting for you. Now, in this age of exaggeration, it might strike you as a little strange that anybody would make a big thing out of having a mighty small surprise. The small, obviously, refers to Volkswagens, so that's no surprise, which leaves the word mighty, the only word unexplained. It refers to the mighty performance you get from the Volkswagens McClure cells. Now, it may appear that by using a maxi word like mighty to describe the performance of a mini car like a Volkswagen, McClure has yielded to the temptation to exaggerate. Not at all. We'll prove it the first time you stop by and let one of our salesmen explain why trading for a VW makes mighty good sense. But a word of caution when you do, hang on tight to your eyebrows. We've seen them go clean out of sight in amazement at McClure Volkswagen, Highway 183 and Carl Road in Irving.
KLIF, summertime 69. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because our love is too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. So with an old friend I know, I thought I'd say hello.
Elvis, I don't know about him, at 4:13 in the afternoon. Great day. This is Deano Day on KLIF during its Family Portrait Day. I never did understand Elvis. They call her a tramp. I call her a good secretary.
Why see Soldier Blue? Because now, more than ever, is the time for the truth. Joseph E. Levine presents Soldier Blue, starring Candice Bergen and Peter Strauss, an Abco Embassy release in Technicolor. Due to the controversial nature of Soldier Blue, no one will be admitted to the theater after the film has begun.
Due to the controversial nature of the Deano Day Show, we now shut our transmitter off. Good night. It's really a devastating nature of this picture I've got to tell you about. You are urged to see Soldier Blue from the beginning. Well, if you're not there, going to start without you. Rated R, not suitable for young persons, now showing at the Majestic Theater in Dallas and the Worth in Fort Worth.
Tackle. It's a tough name for strong medicine. Tackle has to be strong because acne pimples are a tough problem.
And tackle